Summer is not a time to slow down for those buying and selling a home. Real estate season peaks as families look to move before the start of the new school year.
Building codes are supposed to ensure newly built homes stand the test of time, but what if a home begins to fall apart a few years after it's built? On Your Side investigates with senior reporter Liz Owens, showing you what to do first and fast if you notice problems with your new home.
Maybe it's your forever home, but the clock is ticking. Contact your builder and your warranty company. Hopefully they will fix the problem. But if they delay or refuse to fix the problem, you need to take further steps right away because there is a statute of limitations on both sides of the river.
Deep in the heart of Aiken County,
open space, nobody really close to us.
Down a long sandy road.
So we was excited to find this land and was very, very excited to have to build it.
Sits the house Saritha and Dennis Kimball built in 2022.
We was happy until
what?
Until it stopped falling apart.
Until their newly built home began to shift, crack, and split apart.
I covered this up for safety, but if you look, you can see all of that.
Oh, Lord, that's heavy. Oh, wow. It's like a sinkhole under your home.
Around the time a stroke stole her husband's eyesight last fall,
He walking into walls.
Saritha began seeing problem after problem pop up around their home.
Walls crackling, the floors down, my bed sideways in my room.
I think that there are a lot of significant issues that folks don't know about, don't know what to look for.
Rachel Igdal is an attorney who represents homeowners in South Carolina.
It's where you do see more extreme cracking along the doors, along the windows, in that stair-step way. That's something to be concerned about.
I'm beyond frustration. I'm past that now.
Frustrated because their home is only 3 years old. Frustrated because their home is under a 10-year structure warranty.
The first man I talked to, I was like, he was like, don't worry, they got to fix your house because you got a 10-year structural warranty, so you shouldn't have no issues.
Despite stair-step cracking inside the home, despite a growing sinkhole outside of the home, despite separated cement blocks under the home,
They saying that they're not responsible.
New Home Warranty Insurance Company denied their claim, stating the damage isn't a structural defect. It's just the house settling.
Why is dirt and soil, why does it impact home building so much? Or why should people even be concerned about it? It's just dirt.
Right, of course. I mean, you have to have a good basis to build a home on, right? I mean, sure, there's going to be some settling over time, but, you need to know what type of soil you're building on. You need to know a little bit about the history of the soil that you're building on, the plasticity index, the type of soil, how it retains water.
South Carolina Building Code requires a geotechnical investigation of the dirt before construction, but the code also leaves it up to the building official to actually require and do the test, meaning the state leaves it up to the county to require it and enforce it. Aiken County Planning and Development told us they do not have a record of a soil test done on the Kimball's property. The building plans approved by the county showed the builder based his design off of the assumption the soil would support the structure.
You could be completely diligent. You could go to your home warranty company, and home warranty company could say, there's nothing wrong here. You wait outside of that 3-year statute of limitation time frame, you file a lawsuit. The first thing the builder is going to say is, you should have known.
Before representing homeowners, Rachel represented builders and contractors on behalf of insurance companies.
They are aware of those statutes of limitations. They can wait the game out. They have the upper hand in that situation.
Homeowners have 6 years in Georgia and only 3 years in South Carolina from first noticing problems with their newly built home to pursue legal action.
So there's a statute of limitation. So is it a game to draw it out as long as possible so that when maybe there is enough evidence to say this is wrong, you need to honor this, it's too late?
Yep, absolutely. I don't think that builders make their homeowners aware of the statutes of limitations that are out there.
The denial letter ends by stating, if you do not agree with our decision with respect to the claim, the warranty provides for binding arbitration, meaning the Kimballs cannot even pursue legal action until first going through the arbitration process. Meanwhile,
This is our home for the rest of our life until we.
Yeah, this is supposed to be your forever home.
the clock is ticking and time is running out to file under South Carolina's statute of limitations.
So what do you do if you find yourself in this situation? First, file a complaint against the builder through South Carolina's Labor Licensing and Regulation, in Georgia through the Licensing Division of Georgia Secretary of State's office. States have the authority to pull licenses and fine contractors, and involving them can put pressure on the builder to do the right thing. Second, file a complaint with the Insurance Director of South Carolina or Insurance Commissioner of Georgia against the warranty company if they're not living up to the agreement. Most warranty companies will work with the homeowner once the state gets involved because they too don't want to risk sanctions and fines. I have a link to all of these resources I just mentioned. Just go to our app.